semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs.
And he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll use the ground game here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Touchdown, Ducks. Solid debut for this offense. You come out in a playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. two backs now flanking the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the back now goes in motion. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oregon. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Hit as he released it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's second down after that completion. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looks right for a quick completion. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 21, Florida 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense.
A loss of
Play.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think we underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the 1st down.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And here's the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll test the right side here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Sticking with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff running right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Gators offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off. 2nd down,
we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. That ball snagged for a completion. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Bringing pressure. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense really clicking here.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Using his legs on the scramble. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Gators with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here. Lets it go. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this one will be fair caught. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up off the ground. And they stop it. I think it's short of the first down.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all, and that ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Doctor in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, drops back. And he slings this pass over the middle. Finds his man, has the first down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Florida. Trying to come all the way back. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the important point after attempts. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. A Handoff to the back. Powers through. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough.
defense blows an opportunity. You get them the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these 4th down chances.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it to the right side. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. We Breaks the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.